is something I don't trust. It can be dangerous for all of us.
No to nuclear contamination. No to nuclear dump in the Lake District. 27 kilometres square. As deep as the Empire State Building. No to nuclear dump in the Lake District.
Yeah, I first heard about the nuclear dump invited by Allerdale Council to Cumbria in 2010. I was sitting on Molney Island reading the Evening Standard in my mum's house, and I was just absolutely shocked by the proposal of this 27 kilometre square, as deep as the Empire State Building, a repository being built next to Sellafield, which is right in the Lake District. I just couldn't believe it. So now, after writing objections and everything, January 12th, it was a unanimous vote not to have the dump repository built there. We all breathed a sigh of relief, and now apparently Cameron and his government want to reignite the proposal, and we absolutely don't want it. No. It's like a national outrage. That's one of the biggest dumps in Western Europe, in the UK, right opposite Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and the rest of the UK. It's in the very heart of the UK. Contamination would be horrendous.
And it already is anyway, isn't it?
It already is there, yeah. They should be concentrated on getting rid of the waste that's already there before deciding to, almost double it, basically. It's just, I think it's against humanity. I think it's really, really ecocide. I don't understand why this government are doing it. And also with all the fracking as well, the nuclear builds and fracking. Seismic activity, it doesn't make any, it's insane.
And isn't it, Cumbria not meant to be geologically suitable? That's already been said, hasn't it?
I think it was 30 years ago, yeah, when they started doing the first boreholes. They realised it's geologically unsuitable, it's porous rock, and it's got a massive water table that run underneath it. And it's the Lake District.
Yes.
So obviously it's quite high up and volcanic, but it's volcanic, it's porous rock, it's not granite, it's solid. I mean, the granite you've got in Aberdeen or down in Devon, I don't know, Cornwall, but not in Cumbria. It's very porous. It's not a geological place at all.
And it's outrageous because you've said no 3 times, haven't you? I thought I heard 3 times you said no, and still they want to build it there.
3 times, yeah. It's been actually democratically and legally voted. Cumbria County Council in January 2012 last year. It was a unanimous no. And now they're still not accepting that. Well, that's legally, democratically been elected by the citizens of this people, this country.
Thanks, Dawn. Hello. Do you want to tell us what's happening for you here today?
Yeah. Okay, well, basically, the British government is trying to dump nuclear waste despite the Cumbria opposition, and they're trying to force the way through. And as I am originally from Japan and settled in the UK, of course you know about Fukushima. I've lost my first home country. Then I don't want to get my second home country contaminated, because I know I have Japanese contacts, family, friends back in Japan, and I know their agony so much, and they're suffering a lot, hugely, and I also know the media cover up happening in Japan and also as in the world, and so I know what's the potential consequences it's going to be, and if something wrong happens in the UK, so I want to warn the British people that it's not a good idea to dump any nuclear waste in the Lake Land. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, I just went into the Department of Energy and Climate Change and met with a very nice civil servant and told him that we collected around about 300 letters in a really, really short space of time, around just a few hours in Ambleside and Wasdale. And the letters are an objection to the consultation. They're not in response to it, they're objecting to the consultation. And the fact that, that Cumbria is back again in the firing line after having already said no. And the government, that was the wrong answer for government, obviously, and they come back to try and rewrite the rules and rule Cumbria County Council out of the any decision making. And we've already said no. No means no.
Good for you.
I used to live in Hiroshima,
Okay.
and I've seen suffering of hibakusha, which means the survivors or victims of nuclear bombs and radiation, and their second, third, fourth generations. And that is my most important thing in my life, to oppose, to stop nuclear disaster anymore.
We don't want no nuclear energy. Nuclear power is the enemy. We got the sun, we got the wind, we got the rain coming on our window. Hey, yeah. They're cutting down the trees, they're killing all the bees, they're messing up the breeze and they're polluting all the seas. They're mashing up the soil, addicted to the oil, and now they realize it only lasts for a while. And the nuclear waste, you know it isn't safe. What you gonna do with it? Have you found a place? I know that if they could, they would have sent it in a space detrimental to the human race. Yeah. We don't want a nuclear energy. Nuclear power is the enemy. We got the sun, we got the wind, we got the rain coming on our window. Hey, yeah. We don't want a nuclear energy. Nuclear power is the enemy. We got the sun, we got the wind, we got the rain coming on our window. Hey, yeah. Can you raise up the nice? If the youth them go down and go, yeah, you better think twice. You're holding your life. In the next generation, you're going to sacrifice. If the youth them will pay the price, like a gambling, rolling the dice. In the name of this Imperial Majesty, I, this Selassie, I take my advice. We don't want a nuclear energy. Nuclear power is the enemy. We got the sun, we got the wind, we got the rain coming on our window. Hey, yeah. We don't want a nuclear energy. Nuclear power is the enemy. We got the sun, we got the wind, we got the rain coming on our window. Hey, yeah. Another side to this argument. We want nuclear disarmament. Up your war, people depend. Say we don't want no nuclear weapon. How some fi have some and some no have none. McCarthy said they ban every nuclear bomb. One into a world full of peace, not a world full of destruction. Yeah. We don't want a nuclear energy. Nuclear power is the enemy. We got the sun, we got the wind, we got the rain coming on our window. Hey.
7 kilometres from where? It's deep as the Empire State Building. That's too long. No, nuclear dump.
We want the nuclear dump here in Whitehall.
No to nuclear dump in the Lake District.
No to nuclear dump in the Lake
No to
District.
nuclear dump in the UK.
No nuclear dump.